What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Shit. Prime time pie. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
out. Let's
And second bill, a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. I mean space, I mean your face. I'm definitely blessed to be here on this wonderful day. Man, it's a little muggy, a little rainy, but the day is fantastic out here in Detroit. We jumping on this thing real quick because my video last night was looking real grainy and straining, and I ain't gonna hold you long. But if I'm on here, I got my brother on here with me, so let me bring him on into the party. What's going on, Jay Bizzle?
Oh, don't get up. Don't get to the airport,
Man,
man. You already had Cincinnati moving around. And the boy had me a good little meal before I leave, man. Just thinking about life, man. Like how blessed I am,
right.
man. And the people I got in my life, man. I
Amen.
wouldn't trade this shit for the world.
Amen. Amen. So we're heading to Cincinnati.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad I hit you early. What time you landing in the city?
About 6:30 Eastern time.
Okay, so we're gonna be on the same. So we're gonna be on the same clock.
Yeah. I'll be
So
coming on. I'll be in the car when I go on. As soon as I land, I'll be on live with you. Send me a
okay,
link
so
and I'm
you
gonna
want
tap
you
in.
want you want to do it when you land, or you want to wait till you get to the hotel? Because we can wait, man. Everything
Yeah,
right
we can
now
wait
is
there.
fluid.
Yeah, we can wait. Yeah, cause
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I got my new mini drone with me. I ain't gotta go through FAA and done with it. Everything Gucci. So I'm finna hear this footage game. I'm finna start sending you the shit, man. Let you dress this shit up how it need to be, man. Like I said, bro, I'm
Okay,
taking this shit to another level.
right,
You want shit to be to another level. Sometimes you gotta goddamn pay to play, put skin in the
right,
game, and I don't mind doing none of that shit. So that's what I'm
right.
gonna do. That's what I done did. So we finna implement this new part of the plan and run this shit up.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I done landed down here in Detroit, or up here in Detroit,
Yeah.
cold as a motherfucker.
I already know it too. I got on jacket and hoodie. Nothing there about the same.
Hey man, but you know me, man. I enjoy just traveling, being out here with
No
my
different.
boys. Enjoying it. So,
That's,
talk to us
that's
about
the
the
conversation I had
about
with
the
my mama
show.
today. Just telling about just how proud, just how glad I would if do what I love to do, man. Travel and be all
Yeah,
over the place. I done hit damn 5 states. Ain't just within this damn month.
just this
You know
month.
what
That's
I mean?
right.
So I said, man, I couldn't complain if I wanted to, man. Traveling, doing what I love to do, being able to do what I do and how I do it on the scale I'm doing it on. Can't nobody tell me I ain't got it made. Shit, I don't need $1 million to know that
That's right.
I'm living $1 million lifestyle. This shit
That's right.
costs what I'm doing. Everything I got costs. Everything I'm doing costs.
That's
It
right.
ain't trying to no money.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now, sweat equity, blood, sweat, tears.
Yep.
Because one thing, what I try to tell folks, man, and one thing that I know that we own is we've never been in a position, and I'm not saying that this hadn't always been the case, but we're not out here chasing after money. No, no, no,
Hell
no, no,
no.
no. It ain't got nothing to do with the money. This got something to do with uh,
The other kid, I
the
was started
vision.
doing shit a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. This got something to do with the vision. This got something to do with what we're trying to get accomplished, what you're trying to get accomplished.
Sure.
We've talked about, and of course, some of those archives we still have to pull out of old interviews that hadn't even touched the surface yet. You
No
know,
doubt.
because a lot of things is timing. You know what I'm saying? You do something, boom, everybody be ready to drop it. Nah, it might not be the right time to
Good
drop it.
time. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You might have something in that interview, and something might happen that holds some true relevance, and boom, drop that interview at the right time, or drop some of that information out at the right time about that interview, and shit. Now the interview goes up, the fact that you didn't commented on something that you didn't saw down the line, that did happen to somebody totally different. It got nothing to do with you, but it's relevant to what you were talking about or speaking on. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I'm just enjoying it, JB. Folks got the
That's all
little,
we can do, man. Enjoy
yeah.
this shit, bro. We didn't put the work in. We didn't put in the labor,
Uh-huh.
like you say, man. Now I gotta enjoy the fruits of the labor. Enjoy the
That's right.
harvest.
That's right. That's right. And I told Tolu about when you and Dub come up here to Detroit to link y'all up. So
Okay.
he already on point with all of that. And he said he actually missed the Weed and One store. He didn't get a chance to go to the Weed and One store
Oh, he
because they were
finna
on the
get some
road.
way better. I ain't gonna even talk down on that tour. That's a great tour. But he finna get
Yeah.
some way better than we done won. He finna get that we done won tour. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him I
Mm-hmm.
want a jersey. You know what I'm saying? I need that bitch signed. And then we
Right.
gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? She ain't asking, give me none of them hoes. I want a
Yeah.
jersey, sign it. Say goddamn the big little coons and we good.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
So
sir.
he already locked in, man. He know y'all
Oh
coming
yeah.
into town, and
That's good. I told Bubba
he's
that
looking
too. I
he's
said
looking
we
forward
could
to it.
probably line up an interview or something if it's able to get done. We like an interview with me, him, and Bubba. Yeah, two birds,
Yeah.
one stone. Well, not
Hmm.
with Bubba, me and him. But like I said, if
Yeah.
I can't get it done, at least get it done with Bubba though, where shit can make headway. Cause I'm still
Man,
gonna be a
look,
part of it.
JB, you already know me, man. I
Yeah,
love everybody. I don't be chasing
yeah.
after nobody.
Oh, most
People got to
definitely.
understand. People got to understand, because they don't look at me like something, right? And it's because they don't know who I am. Okay. I'm not flashy. I don't do a whole lot of jewelry. I don't do a whole lot of boasting and bragging. But nigga, my face card good anywhere I go on the
Oh,
planet.
yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy just to have JB on this motherfucking show. I don't need, and I'm not knocking nobody or nothing because I love Bubba Dub, this, that, and the other. But what I'm saying is, shit, man, my sons are my grace. My sons are my saving grace. You know what I mean? They've done so much. I got two sons that play pro ball, man.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't sit there. I don't sit there and chase the limelight. I don't
Oh, yeah.
chase being in front of the song and dance. No, man, that's their journey, and they gonna sit there and enjoy it to the fullest. I've always been in the background, so I've never really been a boastful or braggadocious type person. Even when it comes to you like one of my sons. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's because I see that you have so much value and so much in you and so much that you're trying to get accomplished, and you're doing it on your own. And that's why when we joined up together, it was easy. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like pulling teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? JB, we
Yeah.
need to do this. We need to do that.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
G, this is what I got
I
planned.
was
This is my
telling you,
mission.
I want to do this. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I said,
came
well,
in ready to
shit,
go. Yeah.
nigga, you making it easy. All I got to do is add water and mix.
Yeah. Shit, really, the walls already up. Crack the seal and stir.
Right.
Yeah.
And keep it pushing. So, like I say,
Yeah.
man, people get caught up in the lifestyle of celebrity, right? And I tell
Exactly.
folks all the time, man, I'm not a celebrity nigga. I'm not your role model. I'm not the person out here trying to
I tell that
convince
shit out.
you.
I ain't your role model. I can't because the shit I done did, boy. Woo, I ain't your role
Right,
model.
right. And so I've been paying attention to our numbers. I've been paying attention to the conversations and the talk topics that we've had on the show. And bro, ain't nobody doing what we're doing, man. I
No.
mean, they got a lot of different talking heads and talking entities out there, but nobody's out there pushing the grind day for day of a
This shit,
comedian
this shit great, A,
working
man.
his way to the top. I mean, because you ain't working your way to the bottom.
No, I done been there already. I done came from there.
Okay,
That's where I started
okay.
from. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everything is up from here. So
Oh, yeah.
when you can be a part of that, when you can be, and I've seen it. I've seen it in my sons. I've seen the work that they had to put in to get to where they're going, and still working and striving because they're young. And then
Yeah.
of course, and it's not just you; it's all the artists that we deal with. But you and I, we formed this relationship, and we started doing this business together to start pushing out your content, pushing out your information to the world. And it's just been a joy to see how many people are really tapped in and enjoying what it is that we're doing. We talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember
We have
goddamn the podcast we started, man. On average, like I said, I've been looking at the shit now. I can see on the yard on the stream yard now. Went from 2 to 3. Now we're on from 15 to 20 people on average on
that's
that
right
bitch every day. Like that
every
shit
day.
grew. Like so, I'm
Yeah,
like, come on, dog. Not to be like these other big ass podcasts and broadcasts, but we got these people coming to see it, and it's gonna keep growing. So we
that's
start
right.
like I said, the 3, and we told them keep sharing this can, share a lot, share the love. The shit growing now.
That's right. That's right. And the conversations are real. That's what I enjoy.
Yeah, real shit.
And
Yeah.
now you know when people
And
come
they
on here with
they
their
ain't just
bullshit,
they
we
ain't, they
call
ain't
them.
just real. They impactful too. You know what
They're
I'm saying?
impactful.
Yeah.
That's right.
And you and you
And
and
it's
you
not
stay
bullshit
calling out the
conversation.
bullshit. You stay sniffing
Yeah,
out the bullshit.
quick,
You stay doing
quick.
it. Yeah.
Because we don't want our
Yeah.
audience to think that we just gonna just go along with
Let anything be on this
nonsense.
motherfucker.
Nah, if we
Nah.
hear some bullshit, nah, bro, hold up, man, hold up. Let's do some fact check on this shit. So that in itself, with everybody that we've spoken with, and it's been an opportunity. Now this is the one thing that kind of, it doesn't vex me, it doesn't upset me, and maybe it's because people don't think that we're not good enough for them to repost, right?
Oh
Um,
shit.
but the thing about it is when we make our micro clips, right? It's supposed to be, hey man, get the clip, collab with you, everybody run it up. Share, 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 run it up. So that
These
everybody
repost it. All you do
benefits.
is hit the button.
You just hit the button. That's it. So that everybody gets an opportunity to
We
share
see.
and enjoy the content. Your fans, my fans, and the friends and their fans and friends, whoever we're hosting. Jonathan Shaw, you see what Jay Shaw do with it,
Yeah.
right? Jay
Mr.
Shaw take
Touchdown
it and
too.
run with it.
Oh
Huh?
yeah. Mr. Touchdown
Oh yeah,
too.
touchdown here. No, they take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an opportunity to get on the platform,
Oh yeah.
speak your piece, do what you got to do. That's why, we're gonna have to start making sure that everyone has good camera quality, good Wi-Fi,
Yeah, so if
good,
your
good,
camera, if your camera branded, you can't come on that bit.
yeah,
You gotta set the
yeah,
standard. Yeah, come here to
yeah.
touchdown was like JB, man, that thing we did at the airport, man, with you and me and BG, that shit at 4,000 views. I said, yeah, just me and you, him, him sharing that bitch. That's what they gonna do. They gonna do numbers.
That's what it's gonna
I said,
do.
that what
That's right,
good enough would do. I said, not just you got her, everybody got her.
right. Now, here's the other side of it too, right? A viral moment doesn't mean millions of views. If I only
Hell
have 100
no.
people that are following me,
My man. He
and
got
I
brother,
got
my brother.
4,000
My
people
man.
that have viewed, or 4,000 views on a
Whoa.
post, that's a viral
That's
view
what it
based
is.
on my
And
number count.
anything 3,000 over is viral. No matter what you at. That's what
So,
they'll be
like I
doing.
try
So
to
yeah.
tell folks, man, don't get caught up in I need millions of
Nah.
followers or subscribers
Because
to have impact.
a lot of the million might be bots or just dead space. Unless you got
Oh yeah, that's
3,000
true.
fools that you
That's
know.
very
You
true.
got to think about that
That's
too,
very
man.
true.
All
Yeah,
that
that's
shit. So
very true. That's
people
very
don't
true.
never look at that too. These people that got these followers that liking your shit, whatever, they bots follow.
Yeah,
That's part of how
right.
that shit go. I did the research.
Yeah, yeah. And so talk to us about that, man. What's because Boosie and
Come out
Vlad
glad.
just got into it. Yeah,
I
about
don't blame Boosie. But
right.
you know what I'm saying? With that shit down, I'll just leave that shit to management though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Shit, that shit
yeah,
would be a management issue. I wouldn't be on no internet talking about none of that shit. Now you're doing too much, giving too much away. You should have just said, shit, I ain't doing what we glad because the numeric terms couldn't have been met or business
right.
terms couldn't have been met. We ain't got to go all in detail about what it was. But that's just me.
Yeah,
You know how
yeah,
I am, man. Shit. So I'm
yeah,
not working. I ain't finna go bad talking nothing like that because I might have to see you again. I mean, I got to do business with you. But I do want to keep doing face with you. I ain't got to show my face with you. That's just how
yeah,
I am.
yeah,
Before I get
yeah.
to say it, fuck it.
Right, right, right. Um, and so what's the development? And I'm just asking because I really don't follow it, but I do want to know what's going on. Have you heard any development with the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man situation?
No, I ain't heard nothing else on it. Really ain't been really tuned in and tapped in with it. I'm like, that shit a distraction and a waste of time to me if I'm worried about some nigga that already got some money and fucked up a situation they was in. When I'm close to being in the same situation where I ain't gotta fuck myself up. So I'm like, shit, man, I just wish the best for Shiesty and Gucci Mane, man. Hope they can get this shit hashed out to where Pusha can go his own way and be through with it. And Gucci can still be good and do what he do. And ain't gotta worry about nobody getting no backlash. A lot of these folks talking about this shit like I think never did no street shit or did no jail time or did no type of shit like that to be speaking on this shit. That's where the social media got a lot of folks fucked up thinking they tough just off
Mm,
armchair experience. So, you know how that shit go, man.
right, right.
You know, so I understand.
One thing I didn't realize up here in Detroit, right? The panhandling is serious.
Oh yeah. You know?
They on
They
every
every
block.
block, every corner, every 10 steps you see a motherfucker got something to say. Hair comb,
Man,
toothpicks,
mm,
hairpins.
man, they trying to get
Shit.
their money out you, man.
Yeah.
And then of course with it being playoff time, oh,
Ball.
it
God.
didn't amped all the way up.
Yeah.
So I'm walking the street last night. They got the homeless folks jacking you for
Oh
your
yeah,
money,
they
trying
been
to hit
jacking
you
too.
up.
Yeah, they know
They
what you got
trying to
about that
sit
for.
there, man. Let me get a hamburger. Let me get a this, that,
Nah,
and the
my boy.
other. Bruh,
Do
do
you
I
got
look
that? Do
like
you get it?
goddamn
Or you bring it to a need, they say they need $5. All right,
right? Do I look
motherfucker.
like Boo Boo the fool around this motherfucker, or
You feel me?
do I just have tourists written all over my face? You know what I'm saying? Which one is it? Which one is it? That's what I really want to
Hey,
know, JB.
Okay. Look at her. She came in and came out.
Hold on a second. Let me put
She
on the
came in and
stage.
came out.
She don't want to be seen. Cherry.
Uh,
hey.
hey.
Man,
Yeah.
we don't want to hear all. She talk about she ain't got. Man, come on, Ted. Get on the screen with
No,
us,
we ain't
man.
worried
You
about
know
that
you
shit, man.
the
Get
I
your
ain't
ass on
got.
the
you
screen.
you you.
I look like Steve Harvey right now with that.
Okay,
that
we want to see
And for
because later on
and
when we
get
go
what?
on
Folks
live,
and get
when
what?
we go
Folks
on
still
live
love
oh,
later on, like really go live, you know what I'm saying? They can see you looking like Cherry again. Right
yeah,
now, you looking
folks
like
still love
Steve.
yeah,
stuff
right
still
now I look
stuff
like Steve
folks still
did.
love Steve
I look
Harvey.
like Steve.
Oh hell.
I look like I'm
All that
halfway
Man,
through the
bullshit.
the
process.
Terry, the people want to see Cherry.
I
Oh, you talking out
know.
you
The
talking
I
about
ain't
all
people, the
that
playing
shit
that
people
about
are
being
here to
original.
bullshit.
see Terry. They want to
Hey,
see JB. JB walking
she
through the
talking
airport right now.
she talking all that shit about being original and organic and shit.
JB,
I look
shut up.
in,
Oh,
I
bald
was
headed
in.
ass.
Oh shit, I ain't bald headed. I got inches, bitch. Yeah,
You
hey,
know that ain't real. You know them
I
stupid.
didn't me shot her.
That's
Hey,
stupid.
I'm in there motherfucker eating, drinking beer, eating like a hog, goddamn licking the bowl and everything. And she scared to goddamn folk to see the real her. You beautiful
The real
inside and out, man.
Cherry. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You
Come on, man.
you beautiful, you
Let
beautiful
the people
inside and
see the
out,
thing.
man.
You
bald.
beautiful sister, man.
Hello.
Come on, man. Nobody
They
worry
not
about
finna
you
have
having
me
on
no
the
mean
wig,
on
this,
the
that, and
side
the
of my
other.
head.
You know what I'm saying? And just because the top of your head look like Homer the Clown in real
Hey,
life,
Oh,
ain't
man.
nobody
A
tripping on
home,
that.
a Homer Simpson.
Or Homer Simpson, yeah, that little curl. Ain't nobody
And
tripping on that.
she got the little piece for the alopecia.
Yeah,
I know
we
y'all.
already know.
In the damn show, look like they Martin's cap on. Y'all
Oh
don't be
Lord.
hating,
Oh Lord.
okay?
You see
I'm
my
be
thing that
fine
you went
later
like a
though.
show shot.
I'm be fine later though.
Oh man,
Oh
yes
shit,
indeed.
man.
But you know what's crazy, JB?
What that man?
She'll jump on that goddamn live, sitting there singing all sexy and shit to the people, sitting in the
Yep.
car. She won't jump on here and chop it up with the
Yeah.
people, man.
She done
That's
fell out
how
the
they
car and
do.
I
everything.
heard.
She fell out the
You
Ain't
car
that
know,
and
how they
right
everything
now
do?
I
waving
can't
at. That's
show
how
the
they do
Steve
it.
Harvey now.
Oh
Y'all
man,
ain't
put a
finna make
button
no
on.
memes out of me.
We ain't gonna make no meme. I
Mm-mm.
put a hat on, goddamn. Put a toboggan on.
And
You
with
okay
some
with
shades or
toboggan?
something. You know what I
Really?
mean?
You see?
Men
You
think it's so
see.
simple.
And goddamn, when you go live and you in your car and you got your arms up, make sure you ain't got that white underarm
Yeah,
shit under
white
your arm. Either.
underdo shit. Yeah,
They,
underdo
Yeah.
they
shit. Yeah.
better know I smell fresh then.
That
They
don't
better
mean you
think they
smell
better
fresh.
know.
It could be crust. It
It
could be
could be
goddamn
crust
Or
crust
on
or
butter,
can't
yeah.
underarm
or
You
crust
y'all
butter,
better have some damn
or
crust
can't
on
up must.
y'all mother in
or
between y'all
caked up
damn
must.
thighs. I know that.
Yeah,
You need that green alcohol, JB, and some tussin.
yeah, and that white rag and that
I
white
know
shades and
right.
cocoa. But
Take off your jacket and show me your pit right now since y'all talking shit.
say
And you
what
better
that
not have not one piece of damn dirt in it. Not one piece of dirt in
and don't and
it.
first
Now
certified.
you
Man,
see, hey, look. Look, JB,
Richard,
she
just pop the tag on the
she jacking up the algorithm because she don't want to be on screen. This is goddamn internet gold right here. This conversation, internet gold. She's supposed to be on camera cussing us out right now, but she goddamn masked up like Batman in the cave.
Jokes today. I got y'all ass.
Just be ready. Just be ready for live at 5 today. That's all. We were just testing.
Live at 5.
We were just testing the system right now, just to make sure that all the shit is working. Since I'm out here in Detroit, JB gonna be landing in Cincinnati here in a minute. Terry Cherry, goddamn, she don't want to come out the goddamn roach cupboard. You know, it's crazy, man. I don't understand it. Shit.
You said the roach cupboard and the cabinet.
The cabinet, yeah, you know. Leaving them chemtrails. Terry.
Yeah.
What's going on, baby? What's happening with your sister?
Oh, baby. Man, y'all know it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Man, y'all didn't notice that the damn weather didn't drop like down to almost 50 degrees out of nowhere.
Come on.
Yeah,
it's cold as hell.
Before now, when I hit Cincinnati though, but I'm Gucci. I got my multi-double-R hoodie, my YBL jacket, my Iron Coat jacket. I'm Gucci.
Yeah. Shit, I got all that, but you see me, I'm Detroit out. I got all my Detroit Pistons shit on this weekend.
Detroit.
I'm
ready.
Yeah.
You know. And then of course, hey, the game.
Play with Tolu. Play with Tolu.
Yeah. That's right. The game tomorrow is at 6:30 Eastern Standard, 5:30. So we're gonna have to shift it the live to after the game.
Shift it back.
Yeah.
I'll be back in the room by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I know we coming straight to the room.
Y'all doing post production. Y'all doing post.
Oh yeah, we will sit there and wait for Tolu to get finished, and then we're gonna come back to the house, and we'll jump on. I'll send y'all the links and I'll give y'all a heads up about everything. But just let y'all know.
What you know about that? What you know about the post meeting Greek? You got to really do that shit to know about it.
Oh yeah, you got to be in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, go sit there and hang with the kids, sign signatures, basketball, all that kind of stuff.
All that, yeah.
So, but we're gonna be in the mix with it. And so, Terry, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Now you've been paying attention to some of the conversations that we've been having over the live.
Right.
What's your take on some of the top topics and things and people that we've been talking to emotionally and spiritually and what's been happening on the show, man? Talk to us about it.
Man, y'all, like I said, I think we got something. Yeah, we got some big that's raveling, like a blessing in disguise, right before our eyes. We bringing communities together.
Yeah.
We having just regular people sharing their story, because now we getting regular people just around starting to reach out.
Yeah.
They getting inspired. They feel like, ain't nobody got to be idolized. It ain't about being no celebrity. It's just people feeling better by telling their story. And you don't understand how it's making a gateway for us to help them. You know what I'm saying? And also help other people when they reflecting. And you can feel like somebody relate to. And it's a beautiful thing. I feel like once I'm looking at the future when it comes to this, y'all. Talk show. I'm talking about we got this all spread out. We like a lifetime, like a black lifetime over here. You feel me? We like putting out an image where people feel comfortable enough to come and tell their testimonies, have other people that they can share in common with, and creating a community. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a beautiful thing, and not only for them, for us. It's making us grow. It's making us become a better family. It's making us love each other more because we hearing their testimonies and stories that they going through. So I really feel like this is a beautiful thing. I feel like we're going to get better and better and bigger, and it's coming up on us fast, man. I'm telling you, catch that wave. We is the wave.
Here comes the wave.
Oh,
hey, here comes the wave. Hey. Oh, yes, indeed. So look here, man. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Terry. I was just talking to JB about it and the impact that we are having, the information that we're disseminating and pushing out. And I said
Shit,
this
that
last
shit
night.
hit, man.
I said this last night that there's nothing that we won't and can't talk about, and there's not too many things where I feel like I'm out of my depth.
Right.
But I do know that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist or a
Yeah,
therapist,
we ain't
anything
that
like
none of
that.
that. None of
You
that.
know, and if we need to include something like that or that element to where people can have a sounding board or
We can bring
someone that they
somebody
can
on
go
board for
to,
that.
yeah, bring somebody on board and we can have
You, I, I,
um
I know you
that
know somebody.
perspective. Okay, okay. And
I know
I
you
would
know
mentioned my
somebody.
sisters. I would mentioned both my sisters as well because they're in that field. They're in the mental
Yeah,
health space in the medical profession. I
get
said
into the
they
house.
would be
Somebody know
more
you too.
inclined.
Somebody know you
You know,
professional. Then somebody can get their story on how they made it through. And either
right?
way, and talk to people that's going through what we've been going through.
Yeah,
Go hand
Mm-hmm.
in hand.
that's right. That's right. So I see it as well, Terry, JB, and I'm enjoying
Yeah.
every moment of it. I came on here because I wanted to test this system. Last night I went on with the laptop and it was graining, so now I'm using my tablet. I had to set everything up. Like I said, I was gonna figure this shit
All
out.
clear.
So now we real portable when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to just being in the mix. I just got to
Mm-hmm.
have a really good Wi-Fi signal and where I am.
That's it.
You know,
Or change
yeah,
your frequency to 2.5 or 5.8 when you're in buildings. It'll pick it up better. That's why I did
yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So but we in it, man. We in it. And I wasn't gonna hold y'all here long. Anything y'all need to talk to the people about? JB, let them know what's
Yeah.
going on with Cincinnati, with where you gonna
Oh
be,
man,
when
let
you
them
gonna
know
be, how you gonna
we
be, where
live.
to get tickets.
We live in yeah, we live in full effect, man. I'm going to the website, bubbledubticket.com. Cincinnati, Ohio tomorrow. One night only at the Cincinnati Funny Bone. After we leave Cincinnati, we are at Hartford, Connecticut, at Hartford, Connecticut Funny Bone. Working these tickets, man. Then after we leave Connecticut, we will be in San Antonio for 5 shows at the LOL in San Antonio. So if y'all in the area, man, y'all tap in and get the tickets now. So these mugs will sell out. You know what I'm talking about? I'm hosting again tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do. But tap in on the website, man, get these dates, get this content, more dropping on the way, more dropping soon. And that's it.
Right. Terry.
Yes.
I'd ask JB this, but I'm gonna ask you because I know that. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to bring to y'all because I'm just out of pocket right now, and I need to get you guys on the phone off of this IG thing. But think about your talk segment, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, during the show. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's entertainment news, whether it's motivational, spiritual, whatever it is, and we can start
Mm-hmm.
categorizing it so that we can introduce it and you'll have your time. You know what I'm saying? To,
Yes.
to talk about what it is and we'll have it named. So name it, we can make the placard for it, and when it comes up, okay, this is the such and such segment, boom, and then Terry does her thing.
Yes.
So whatever it is that you want it to be, you know what I mean. I know that you were doing entertainment news and reviews at one time, but
Mm-hmm.
you so much more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But although you are the heart of the street, you are the beat of the street. You know what's going on in different neighborhoods around the country, just because
Mm-hmm.
of the affiliations and connections that you have. But if in fact you have, you want to do motivation, Terry Cherry's tea. I don't know what it is, but whatever it
Mm-hmm.
is, we need to come up with your segment during the show so that you can sit there and run it the way that you want to run it. And talk about how you need to talk about it. Cool?
That's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's build on that. But I asked JB this earlier because I'm just trying to stay up to date with it. What's going on with the Gucci man and Pooh Shiesty situation in that case? I think they got Big 30, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
They got
some shit like that.
yeah, they got they supposed to supposedly they on Gucci Man ass for snitching basically in the diss song. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
I mean, at the same time, it's like, you know what I don't like.
What's
I
that?
I, I don't want to be on neither side because they both kind of it's like it's a negative outcome. You
Right.
telling me to snitch, but you want me to let you do whatever to me, and you
Hmm.
telling me that it's not cool if you snitch because of this. I feel like it's in just certain situations, but they kind of manipulate it to the point where it's like you want to hurt me and you want us to hurt each other back and forth, but you want to hurt my family, you want to hurt my kids, you want to hurt anything they love got to do with it, but you don't want me to say nothing because that's not hard around the black community. Now, it used to work back in the day when we were slaves, and I can understand why the reason was not to snitch because it was against some violence. But now they took the part where we don't snitch from the violence and made it like it's territory for everything. You know what I'm saying? And in a way, 6ix9ine kind of opened up that door for snitching, and now
Oh
people
shit,
ain't
JB, she done took it all the way back to 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. I'm telling you, because he didn't open
He
up
the
that
church
door
boy
for
from the
snitching.
jump, so yeah, he gonna tell you.
You
Yeah,
feel me? And
ain't
and,
coming from that.
and now people start to realize like, shit, I ain't finna be sitting here doing 60 years for you, nigga. On no damn
Hmm.
crack because I want to be hard, nigga. I'm not doing that no more.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I feel like at the same time, it's just a part of the awakening. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I noticed. I am not gonna what Shiesty them did was pure dumb. The fuck?
Hmm.
He got it.
You this ain't back in the day. This ain't what's that boy that off the Temptation Big Red that had the nigga on the damn
On fire heartbeat.
9 to 5. Yo,
Yeah, fire
this ain't that
heartbeat.
time no more. You knew you was going to jail. What makes you think you finna rob this big ass nigga and think you finna get away with it? That's dumb
Hmm.
as hell.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Welcome to everybody to join the live. I want everybody to know that we will we will be doing our normal broadcast. We were just testing the system today, so I got JB and Terry Cherry on that jumped on with us right quick. Big shout out to Jay Shaw, Paul Whitehouse, and everybody that's chiming in with us right now. We're talking about what's going on in the industry, but I do have a serious question. I do have a serious question because we all talk about this, and I don't knock anybody's background, how they came up, what they've been through, whether they've decided to join a gang, whether they've decided to join the church. It don't make a difference to me, right? But when we talking about this street shit, like real talk,
Right,
between JB and Terry, when we talking about this street shit, right?
right.
How can we even justify this street shit when we know the game is already rigged and crooked? We know it
You
is.
already know.
Right.
We know is a destructive behavior that we have a tendency to glorify.
Because
Now, yeah, go ahead, talk to me.
they teaching it to the poorest people with the
Hmm.
lowest mentality, with the
Hmm.
lower visions of school, with with people that's already in the project communities that's having to fight and survive. See, when you teaching it to survive people, they're gonna think it makes sense to them. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And only just a little points and stars that know that this is not right. So what we're gonna have to do is tear it up.
Okay, so in tearing it up, what Gucci Man did was exactly that.
He damn
He
sure did.
acted as a civilian.
That's correct.
Mm.
He did.
Now, regardless of whether his past music was XYZ, now that's where we having a dilemma, right? We're having a dilemma because we used to the old Gucci. Now, does that
With the
exonerate
limo,
you?
you got a prostitute going to church saying she in the hole no more. She want to get saved. They gonna baptize that bitch. Shit,
Right,
ain't all goddamn shit is put
right.
behind you. That's the
Uh-huh.
past, Gucci
Uh-huh.
man. He ain't doing that no more. He done jail 30 time and shit. That nigga ain't got gold teeth no more. He
Okay,
ain't got
well,
dick down
okay.
no
Let
more.
me address that right quick, JB. Now, when you have when you have a Jezebel, a lady of the street that go into the church and want to be saved, right? That's a real. That's I'm not. I'm not. I'm. That's a different situation to me mentally when it comes to somebody that was out there in the street shooting, banging,
But
robbing, stealing, and then
that's
rapping
bad
about it.
about that too. Yeah, bro. That's still on the internet. Them
Well,
hoes
if you
on
look
the
at it,
same.
it's all about the decision. So
Anything,
if
it's
I
same
feel
Mhm.
like
thing too.
Gucci Man, what we're lacking is Gucci Man is he needs to show the people where he evolved it and speak on that part where he evolved. That's why
Mhm.
the fuck he looking dumb because you
Okay.
still trying to say that you still this and still that, and but you having different type of characteristics. And if you ain't down with it no more, tell the people you ain't down with it.
Tell the people you're
He
not down with it no
old as
more.
hell. He should be
Right.
telling folks he ain't down with it. Not that he finna be patient to get his get back. He should be telling folks that. That's
Yeah.
his ass.
And then he turn around and make a diss song about it.
Right. Make it make sense.
So it can't make sense when you operating in a space without any integrity.
Right.
And I don't know Gucci Man personally. So I'm not sitting there putting a charge on him as though he doesn't have any integrity. I'm just saying that's what it's looking like. When it comes to at one point in time, you talking about this hardcore gangster shit, the rules of the game. You'd have been to prison, so you do know what's up. You do know what's up. But
Right.
now it's cool for you to be a civilian when it's cool for you to be a civilian. When it's convenient for you to be a civilian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me remind you of something. JB, Jarrell Braswell, Jonathan Shaw, a bunch of these individuals that we talk to, whether you realize it or not, all of them served in the military, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the fact that they've gotten out of the military, guess what? They served their time basically. But at the end of the day, they're always going to be who they are: Marine,
I'm very real, yeah.
Navy, Army, Air Force. You're always going to be a serviceman. And at any time, guess what? Uncle Sam can say, "Hey, JB, I need you to come back. There's something that we need that you got. We need you to be a part of. Would you be willing to come back and sign your name on the dotted line for another stint?" It happens. Hell, they didn't increase the age to join the military to 42.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, they tell
I
we
know
found
you
in there.
lying. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That means
You
Yeah,
I'm
on
see,
that.
10 years old.
so my point,
Bingo.
my point of what I'm saying is, a leopard don't change his stripes.
Nah.
Right.
Just because I don't sell dope no more don't mean I don't know how to cook it.
Right.
Hmm.
Because if you got to, you'll go back
You're
to
gonna
it
jump right back into it.
on my mama.
So,
Yeah.
that's that false sense of reality and that illusion that people try to present. And then at the same time, just because we don't see what you're doing, Gucci Man, don't mean that you're not out here doing some shit.
Oh yeah,
That
most
don't mean
definitely,
that you're
man.
not out here running plays.
Right.
And I'm not
Most
putting that
definitely.
on him. I'm just saying that for
Yeah.
anybody that may
Anybody.
have been in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I talk to Rick all the time. You know Ricky. You know for real Ricky Ross. All of us
Yeah.
on here know Ricky. We've met Ricky. We've been with
Yeah.
Rick. We talk with Rick. That's one individual that I know that said when he wasn't gonna touch cocaine no more, he ain't fucking with cocaine no more.
You feel me?
But he
But he,
sell weed
yeah. But
legally.
but he's showing you his evolvement.
His
He going
evolution. That's
around
right. He's showing you
and
his evolution.
he got
You
his
know.
time and he's showing people. You know what I'm saying? He going to state by state to change folks' life. And
Yes.
he ain't telling you, oh, go sell this and do that now. He trying to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? And showing you the
Mhm.
involvement. That's the difference between him. That's why he's so successful.
Right. Jay Shaw said, "Why don't we come at the mob this way?" You know what I'm saying? As a people, when we see all this stuff going on, we know everything that the mob does. We know what they're into. We know that it's organized crime. Why don't we go at the mob this way?
Where are we going? When we go at the
Mom got
mall,
mo-
if you ain't got your mob and they ain't trained, then it's gonna be pointless. People
Mm-hmm.
ain't for people. We need to be doing what Italy doing right now. They ain't paying no bills. Everybody just sitting at home chilling. And America still we getting up going to work. Everybody's scared to start. So who said that? Why won't you start something so we can get a change and let us know so we can get a group together? So
Mm-hmm.
somebody got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I'm gonna say this about the mob, and when we say the mob, we're talking about the Italian mafia, right? Um, and that's not the only mobs that are out there. They got Yugoslavian mobs, they got Jewish mobs. You know,
Russian.
they have organized criminal elements in every facet of society. Black folks, you know, for some odd reason, our collective isn't as organized, but it's still there, right? But they do have some facets of individuals that I won't mention because I don't want their name to be out there that are really in control of what it is that they're doing, and they move strategically in that fashion, right? But when you start talking about the mob and you start talking about their organized crime element and what it is that they do, when you start talking about the Italians and getting into their business, they have a tendency to eliminate people. That's not fear driven because anybody can sit there and catch a bullet. What I'm saying is that the masses have a tendency to stick to and talk about their own. But you know, so you're not gonna have black folks talking about Italians. You're not gonna have black folks in there talking about Vietnamese or white mob or no. Black folks gonna sit there and jump on what they know, and that's just black folks.
Right.
That's just my take on it. That's just my take on it. If I don't know nothing about what the Italians are doing over there, I don't know nothing about their business. I can't talk about it.
Talk about it. I know I do.
But I tell you what, if you want to see one fast, have that same mob go to a black community that's a big black community and thinking they finna mob some shit. And see if you don't see motherfuckers calling their cousin, uncle, and the second block and the Crips and the Blood and the ops from the other side and start to push that mob right on out of there. It just depends on where you at and who you is.
Okay, now let's address that part of it, Terry, since you done brought it up. Why do we have to have something create that catalyst or be a chain reaction to us coming together in a unified front, not just on some bullshit? Why can't we unify as a people to pull ourselves out of the situations that we may be in, the impoverished situations that we may be in? Because it's not that hard to do.
It ain't. But in 2026, all we know is violence. That's all our mind is programmed to. So it's gonna take us to get out of there too. Just how it got violent, that's the only way it's gonna take love is to do the violence. So if you seen the other day that Trump said and he and it was wrong, and he suggested a purge. Literally, go look it up. Suggested a purge. So
It
if you
started in Dallas, Texas when the movie come on.
man, so listen, why wait, hello, what?
It
What you
started
say,
in
baby?
Dallas, Texas. The first period started in Dallas.
Hey, if
It
it
started in
started
Dallas,
Dallas,
yeah.
guess what? Hey, I'm gonna have to be well prepared. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, we don't take the time or the process to prepare. Like right now, it's happening, but we still chilling. We on live, but we ain't prepared
I
for
know what's
shit.
going on, but I can't convince everybody.
Right,
Everybody can't go with me no way.
right, right, right. Well, let me say this, Terry. Let me say this, and this is just a little insight, right? From you know where I live, Terry, right?
Mhm.
You've
Mhm.
been to my home, you've been to my state,
Rich.
and you know we live in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Okay. And the predominant race in that area is Caucasian, white, European,
Mhm.
whatever the case may be. But that doesn't stop us from training every day. That doesn't stop us from living off the land. That doesn't stop us from going out into the woods and preparing ourselves. That doesn't stop us from hunting and knowing how
Mhm.
to lay something down. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily have to be a human, but if you've never pulled a trigger and laid the animal down, skinned that animal and had it ready and prepped for meat, then you know that it's going to be a shock to you when it comes to the point of you having to deal with that human to human. You know,
Mhm.
because that's not an easy thing to do,
Right.
right? Well, we've talked about that the other day. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not something that's just in your psyche to do, to take the
Right.
life of another human, right?
Right.
But it is possible. You don't have to be deranged or thrown off or fucked up in your mind. 16 pounds of pressure. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even that much really. But just think about what we as a people have to do to prepare. Just like JB says, you don't know what JB does. JB got all kind of land out in Alabama that he, you know what I'm saying, he does, you know, his hiking and his backpacking, and he goes hunting, and he does all of the stuff out there on his land as well. So they're
And we
getting
got
prepared.
family
You have
day.
people that are
I said, and we had family day out there. Well,
and
everybody out
family.
there.
So you know, so you have people that are ready that you just don't know about.
But
That would never sit there and present that to you as though, hey man, I'm in a ready position. My status is on go, but what am I on go for?
listen to this though.
Yeah,
Suggest right now you in Detroit, right?
yes,
All right. JB is he on his way. He at the airport on his way to Connecticut,
to
right?
Cincinnati. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Cincinnati. Okay. And right now I'm in Dallas.
Yeah,
Now this whole sky right now turned red, and all of a sudden stuff started dropping out. Cars start crashing. You hearing booms here, booms there. Exactly what you preparing for. The land
shit.
is not gonna help that you can get back to right
All I
now.
gotta do, all I gotta do is get to Venice, Georgia. They ain't but 10 miles from the airport. I can run it.
So it's not about physical. It's about mentally. We not prepared.
Well, some people are not prepared. I agree with you, Terry.
Some people ain't prepared.
Yeah, some
Some
people are
people
not
ain't.
prepared. You know, but then those people that aren't prepared, you know, they've had the opportunity, and they
Right.
still have the opportunity to get themselves prepared.
Right.
Let's just say that, you know, and everybody is not a warrior. That I'm not saying that, you know, but everybody has to be prepared for war.
Right.
You get what I
Everybody
mean?
got survival instinct.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Everybody
you
got
know
to.
what's
That's
the
right. You got
blessing about
survival
this though?
instinct.
Like you, Big G, like JB is people that's gonna need a leader or somebody that's gonna show them. It's
But
gonna be there.
everybody can't go though, cause some people gonna hold you down with it. Ain't nobody gonna
We
be able to
ain't
make
talking
it.
about everybody can't go. God already made the journey.
Yeah.
He already
Yeah.
positioned people that he want to be there. But right
Right.
now, the preparation is mentally, and a lot of people is not there
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me see. We got a few people up in here. I had been reading the comments. My apologies, y'all. Um, Boosie. Okay. Terry Allred. He said the mobsters are too organized for this peon dope shit. That will be, you know, that should be in the air. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's commenting. Uh, let's see. Yeah, Jay Shaw said our people move dumb. You know, they bring it to the table before they make a hit. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. We reveal a lot. That's true. We reveal too much. Some things really aren't supposed to be exposed.
Right.
You know, JB, you in the military, Shaw in the military. Y'all know that the military is in DARPA and all of these different agencies. They what 20 years ahead, 13 to 20 years ahead of what we know right now. So 2026, you know what I'm saying? Just think about it. You 20 we 20 years behind the needle when it comes to what
Oh
the
yeah.
Damn
military
so live.
is dealing with
Right.
and what they know and how they gather intelligence and
Even if
how
we
they already prepped and ready. How many think tanks have you been a part of, Terry, JB, Jay Shaw, anybody that's
What's
on
that?
this live?
how many what?
How many
Think
what?
tanks. How many think tanks?
Oh
How many
shit,
think
about
tanks?
three. About three. About three.
I
Okay.
don't even know what
Them
think
hoes
tank is.
intense.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll tell you what a
Them
think
hoes
tank
intense.
is,
When niggas
Terry.
come together and share ideas and put shit together and share thoughts and shit.
That's
Bring
right. That's
development
right.
out to your stages. Yeah.
Okay.
Them
There
hoes
you go.
intent. Because you
Um,
can't cut the muscle, you like get kicked out them hoes.
Right. And then you have the right group of people that are out here right now, think tanks, that are figuring out ways to eliminate and exterminate you.
Yep. Right now.
Mm,
They've been doing that shit.
Been doing it. Margaret
mm-hmm.
Thatcher,
Been doing
and
it.
they dispatched the whole group. Tell me what it is that we need to do to eliminate every
That's Hillary
person on this
Clinton's
planet.
hero, but they love Hillary Clinton. Martin St. was a hero on the
And a
Trump
lot of people
song.
think it's
How they
bullshit,
love it.
but it's
Mm-hmm.
true.
Yeah.
And guess what? There are different offshoots of these different groups that are working on and figuring out different ways to eliminate the population. They call it population control, right?
Yeah.
Bill Gates's people, right?
But all the
His
land.
mother, his mother was one of the biggest components of Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, with the
Plan
same.
B,
Yeah.
working on making sure that impoverished individuals and communities um, are sterilized through the food, and of course, eradicated through abortion. So now we want you to kill your kids, and you can't have them because the food is sterilizing. And people are like, well, how does this happen? Because there was a think tank that came together and figured out different ways to make it happen. You think birth control was just something that just popped up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
They had to create that drug for a female to take to stop her system from producing or being fertile to be able to bear or carry a child. So when you sit there and you think about it that way, come on, man. What's up, Jay?
Yeah.
Come say hello, man. Come on the live right quick. JB, look who over here. You got to hit the camera.
Hey.
Can you see him? Y'all can't see him. You can't
Yeah,
see him.
no.
They can see him. No, they can't. What you mean?
No, we
Yeah, we
can't, man.
see.
No, we
Oh,
can't.
okay.
We
Okay.
can't see
Hey.
you.
Oh, you talking about right there?
Yeah,
We
that's
can't
right.
see.
Put the camera right there.
Oh, no. What do,
Yay.
what do?
What's up, JB? You good, man?
What do, man? What do
And
that?
Terry on that too.
I can't
For sure.
complain,
How y'all
man.
doing?
We're doing
We good,
good.
brother.
All right,
Sitting
I ain't gonna
over
hold y'all
here.
till y'all work.
Yeah, he just getting back from the YMCA.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
instead of getting that work in, man. But I ain't trying to get too ultra political or too over the top with the conversation because we were just on here just chopping it up, just
Well,
doing
we
some
got
sister
into it,
checks.
then we see it.
Yeah, we did. Um, but those are some things I've been thinking about, man. And I know that I can sit there and talk with you guys because y'all gonna sit there and bring some good stuff to the table in terms of what we're talking about. And everybody that's on this live, they've been sitting there chiming in too. Jonathan Shaw said they have one every week. They have a think tank every week with their crew and their individuals in terms of how to organize, how to stay in control, how to prepare, how to preparedness is very important. You know what I mean? Because like I say, once the money stops circulating, you can't go to your
Mm-hmm.
bank and take none of your money out. The ATMs don't work. You know, so what's next?
Hmm.
Because we talking
Yep.
because Terry, you talking about the skies turning red and shit falling out the sky. This and that. It don't take all of that.
But
It
speaking
takes
for
a
the younger
it
community,
take a financial crash and
speaking for the
shit is up in the uproar.
speaking for the younger community, they is not prepared. They not ready. They
Right.
not taking it serious.
You got
But
old
they
folks ain't even ready. They
even
ain't young.
even even though that they automatically trained through history to be who they are today. They fighting and doing all that. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
God used everything as an instrument. And everything gonna become
Look
a
on the
blessing
bed.
in disguise. Even he used the devil. You feel
So
me?
look on the bed.
And
They
I
got a
feel
whole
like when it
towel
do
for you.
come down to it, that's why we gonna come together. Cause the young and the old and the poor, cause that's what they trying to do, kill off the oldness so they can reprogram our young. That's what they
Mm-hmm.
trying to do. So
Okay.
I feel like that's what's gonna push the community. It's gonna take violence.
Mm-hmm. Paul Whitehouse in the building. Paul Whitehouse in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, look, we will be back in your space and in your face. later on. Damn, I ain't even go over to IG. The Hood Talks join the live. D-Way Acker. Oh, Dwayne. Oh, wow, I'm crazy as hell. Dwayne Acker Jr. Welcome to the live. RX10. What's going on, RX? What's happening with you, man? Terry Allred. Okay, everybody is in the building, man. We got a nice little crew up in there, man. Just to give y'all a heads up, we will be back live at 5. It will be 6 o'clock here in Detroit, 6 o'clock in Cincinnati for JB, and of course 5 in DFW in Dallas for Terry Cherry. And we will be back. You know, we were getting on here to test the system to make sure that we could do what we got to do. So yeah, you know, I didn't want the conversation to get intense like that. We were just testing out the system, y'all.
You figured it.
But we're gonna bring it to you however we bring it to you every day and in every way. I promise you. And like Terry was saying earlier, we got something special on our hands, and I love how it's developing and where it's going. I still don't understand why Terry ain't showing her face on this thing.
I got a Steve Harvey right now.
Oh,
Poochie on my
just,
body.
so if she got to see, that mean you got the Boosie hot top fade? I mean, what?
I got the Steve Harvey with the stocking cap on the forehead and my side showing.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
I don't
we
want
gonna
to hear
let
you
you
say
make
shit else about no chick can't fuck with you. You scared to show your face. I don't want to hear nothing
Yeah.
else about no bitch.
Hush,
Face
JB.
card. You scared.
Mm-hmm.
Hush,
No,
JB.
look, man.
Mm-hmm. Sound good. But fellas, everybody that's on here, that's joining the live, we appreciate y'all, ladies, gentlemen. Thank you. We will be back. JB, go ahead on and close us out with your last few statements for this conversation right now. What you got to talk about?
Y'all already know, man. Y'all tap in with us, man. Everybody tapping in with us. Thank you. Everybody supporting us. Thank you. If you ain't sharing it, share it, man. Go tap in on the website at www.jbcomedy.com. Everything right there, man. All these shows, May 15th, I've been TSC Studios. So y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Go on the Eventbrite. Get your tickets, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Catch them while you can. That's all I got. See y'all later.
Yes, indeed. Sheesh, TRGK. I don't know if that's chic or sheesh, but welcome to the live. I'm gonna put Terry Cherry up here, although she ain't there. Terry, take it away, baby.
Hey now, say now. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all get that Big Pot Redemption. Go ahead and download that. It's on all platforms. And you bet not push strings. But yeah, teaching. Yeah. Go ahead and y'all make sure y'all tune in because we got good topics. We're gonna get into some things. Y'all go ahead and grow with us. Go ahead and subscribe. And we want to see y'all now. So come on back.
Come on back.
Bye-bye.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate y'all for joining us for a short, brief, a live before the live. You know, and we will be back live at 5 here in just a little bit. And thank you, JB. Thank you, Terry for jumping on with me right quick. And as always, beautiful people, y'all already know, man. With me, it's about health, wealth, and wellness. Shit, stay dangerous, man. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industy Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.